Hello, everyone. This is Florencia.
And this is my colleague Daniel. We work together at Leuven Consulting, and with the African Development Bank, VAT and Seedstars, we are hosting this Ideathon to try to find solutions to the very pressing challenges posed by the coronavirus pandemic on the African continent. We're very pleased to let you know that we have over 10,000 registered participants for the Ideathon, and we have received over 2,000 challenges. They're all very powerful. They're all very detailed. You guys are really, really amazing. This is really, really impressive. We have been talking to many of you on Slack, answering questions, and to be honest, reading all your messages is extremely motivating, very inspiring. You all seem very excited to be part of this initiative, and the ideas that you have been proposing are really, really great. We really don't have any doubts that this will be a great success and that we will come up with very powerful solutions to fight the pandemic across the continent. We'd also like to let you know that we have a very strong network of partners ranging from the African Union, WHO, UNIDO, ILO, European Commission, GIZ, and many others who are very committed to the implementation of the best solutions after the Ideathon. Therefore, we'd like to let you know and ease your minds. The Ideathon is only the first step. There are many more things to come, and if we work together and we do it hard, we will come up with really innovative solutions that will be implemented with your help. We cannot stress this enough. This is a collaborative process, and we need all of your help. As I said, with over 10,000 participants, the organizing team, us, cannot cope with it. It's way more than we can handle. We therefore ask for your help, your support, providing help to each other when needed, and mentors and moderators help us organize this. This would only be a success if you want it to be a success. So we all have to make this happen together. We would like to let you know as well that we have a code of conduct that we need to respect no matter what. There are two basic principles. One is that we have to treat each other fairly. I'll elaborate more on that shortly. And the other one is that we cannot use this platform for commercial purposes. So going back to number one, we will not tolerate discrimination, racism, sexism, xenophobia, religious attacks, nor any type of offensive language. Anyone who treats people in an aggressive or offensive way will be kicked out of the Ideathon, and we will be very, very strict with this. The purpose is, as I said, to find solutions to COVID-19 and to do it while having fun. This is for all of us to enjoy. Therefore, we will not tolerate people mistreating people in any way. And going back to the commercial purpose, we cannot use the platform to advertise our enterprises. This is only to fight COVID-19. So please stick to the goal, provide solutions, provide ideas, network, exchange different points of views, but do not use the platform to further your own personal agenda or your own commercial purposes. Daniel, I'll give the word to you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Florencia. To give you a little background where we started off, 3 weeks ago, the Estonian hackathon was finished, and that was the first one of its kind, which was implemented in Germany right afterwards, where we had a participation rate of over 40,000 people. We went with this idea to the African Development Bank, and on a very fast, very straightforward, unbureaucratic way, they supported this platform and this process right from the beginning, and gave us a platform to support you find your idea for your community. That's our purpose. This is why we are here for, and that's our motivation to help you to fight this academic and to fight this pandemic, and get the best solution possible out of this. As you imagine, this onboarding process can be quite messy. So it's very important to follow 3 things. First, think and act actively, take responsibility. Secondly, be patient. And third, help others. Yeah. It can happen that there will be technical issues. We are already in coordination with the CEO of Slack, who is supporting the platform. And now coming to the process, Slack is going to be our main platform of communication. After that, you you can choose your challenge you want to support from Airtable. Then you will be guided to a certain Slack channel and will get support from moderators and from mentors. So you are not alone. You will always have people who guide you through the process, help you form teams, start an ideation process, and get the best idea for you for the challenge you chose. After you went through the process, you are going to post your results on a platform called Guana and upload on the last day, on Sunday, a video or a pitch deck with your results. This 5-step process will be mapped out in detail in emails and sent to you. So don't worry if you miss anything. We want you now to encourage to write down questions on Slido, and please upvote them because we are not going to be able to go through all of them, but we will do our best to give you a straight answer. So Africa versus virus means we versus virus, and we are here to fight against COVID-19, and together we only can win. So join the cause, invite, get people involved. Please use the hashtag Africa versus virus. Shoot out the multimedia platforms you are in, and really get people, companies, and most importantly, your community involved to support this cause. Yeah, now I will go back to Florencia and ask please, Florencia, maybe we can go now through the questions and the next announcements.
Sure. Before we go to questions, I would like to walk you guys a bit through the process and the different times that you have to be aware of. First of all, tomorrow at 11 a.m. GMT +1, important, remember, we will share the overview of projects that Daniel was mentioning earlier. This will happen at 11 a.m. GMT +1. At the same time, we will be assigning mentors and moderators to the specific challenges. Mentors and moderators at 12 GMT +1, we will have a very detailed briefing session for you in which we will walk you through the process with all the relevant documents that we need to have, and giving you all the instructions that you will need to carry out your roles. After that, we will have at 6:30 p.m. GMT +1 again, the opening ceremony of the Ideaton, where we will kick off, and we'll also provide other information for you to have updates on how many people have joined, how many actual challenges we're working on, and other information that we deemed relevant at the time, depending on how things are evolving. And then every day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 10 a.m. GMT +1, we will also have live briefing sessions. What we will do is try to answer as many of the questions that you have as possible. That is why you have to post them on Slido. So Slido, you just type in Google, Slido is www.slido.com, and you have to type the event number. The event number, as you can see on YouTube, is 38579. So post all your questions there. So the questions that are posted on Slido and questions that are collected on Slack, we will take them and prepare the live session, telling you exactly what's happening, answering your questions, and trying to make sure that you have as little doubts as possible. But please be patient, because as we said, with over 10,000 participants, you can imagine that the amount of questions will be really, really vast, and we will be replying as fast as we can. That is why we also need collaborations from other participants. If you see someone asking a question to which you already know the answer, please help us, because even if we try as hard as we can, it might take us some time to go through all of them and provide questions. But we will try. We are doing our best. And I think that, Daniel, now we can already start going through the questions.
Yeah, they're actually not so many. So maybe you can repeat one more time the Slido number, because we only got 2 new ones.
The Slido number is 38579.
Exactly. So please go to Slido and type in the number.
I saw that some people have made questions on YouTube. It's going to be difficult, but if you are patient, I can go through them and see if there's any question that we can sort out now. Most are greetings and people that seem very, very happy to be here. It's really motivating to read you guys.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
So someone is asking if there's financial support. So yes, well, not for the Ideaton, but after the Ideaton, we have a lot of, as I said, a lot of partners that are really committed. So we will have technical support, in-kind prices, and also funds. So we have collected a pretty good amount of money to make sure that all of the solutions are brought to life. If you're part of a company and you're an entrepreneur, an SME, a startup, there are a lot of technical support programs that you would be able to participate in. So yes, there is a lot of support and financial support and in-kind support. So the winners will really get help from us, and we will do our very best to implement as many solutions as we can.
Yeah, but this is going to be around the process, yeah, because as Florencia already mentioned, this is just the start of a very, very long and successful road for you. So we can't tell you now exactly how it looks like, but we are already in talks how this support is going to be implemented. Yeah, so it can be in form of a incubation or acceleration program where the best projects will be joined together, or where a group of projects will be joined together and curated, and then get this support. Also during the Ideathon. Yeah, so we might get tech support using cloud solutions. We can use Slack for free, and during the process, more and more companies will onboard, and we will create an extra channel so you can go there and ask them for support and solutions. Yeah, so now a lot of questions are coming in. Thanks for that. So do global citizens to submit anything, Florencia?
Well, no. Global citizens will be joining teams and coming up with solutions with their teams. So the ones that we call challenge owners are the ones that have submitted or will be submitting in the next few hours challenges or ideas. And then global citizens are all other participants that will be joining the challenges and coming up with solutions for the challenges and ideas proposed by challenge owners. I'd like to go to a question that I read on YouTube.
Yeah,
so someone was asking why we're doing it in Europe. Well, Daniel, do you want to take the lead in this? It's not that we're doing it from Europe, but people like Daniel have extensive experience in the last few hackathons that took place here. So maybe you can take the lead on this one.
Yes, sure. I mean, we don't do it in Europe. We do it in cooperation with a huge partnership team. And it just happened to be that Florencia and I sitting in Berlin. We have Seedstars, a huge African partner. We have the Development Bank, African Nation, who supports the process. And we are in constant exchange with experts of each platform. to support this cause. And I think the thing about COVID-19 pandemia is that it affects both all of us. So we are in this together. And however, we thought that it's special, it's needed to put a special focus on Africa and ask you guys what you need in order to overcome this pandemic successfully. So what we offer is really just our knowledge to support you find the best solutions for you. And our background is we are an economic development consultancy with a focus on Africa and Asia. So we have a lot of projects and experience of implementation in Africa. So that's how the connection is coming to terms. Yes. And just to follow up on Florencia's explanation, we have basically 3 categories of participants. Global citizens are participants who support projects with their idea. And to answer the next question, yes, you will receive Airtable, where all projects are listed, and you can choose which one you want to support. Yeah. So to answer 2 questions, the second group are mentors who support you with their expertise. Yeah. And the third one are moderators who guide you through the process. Yeah. And so together we you will be supported all along the way to come up with the best solution for the field you chose. We can't tell you that now because the curation of the ideas is still going on, and it's going to take us the whole night to do.
Shall we do again 1-2 questions and then we put them together and we share a document with answers?
Yes, let's do that.
So then we can upload this video to YouTube, keep it in our channel, and people actually watch it, because if it gets too long, nobody will watch it. So then we can answer the emails, the questions via email or in written, and we'll post them on Slack. So there was another question that was interesting, was about participating in groups. So people join individually, and if you submit an idea or a challenge, you also do it individually. But then participants have the possibility to choose the challenge they want to work on. So basically, if you have colleagues or friends that want to work in the same challenge, you can both join the same Slack channel and work together in the same project. So that wouldn't be a problem.
Yes. I'm just going through the questions again. Registration. Yeah, I think this sums it up pretty well. And yeah, the categories will be announced tomorrow. Yeah, it's in a very dynamic process, so we can't tell you that now. And yes, each category will have more mentors and coordinators, and they will support you along the process.
Okay, shall we wrap it up, Daniel?
Yes.
I'll take the questions, answer them as fast as I can, and post them on Slack. So remember, everyone, first of all, thank you very much for joining. Secondly, if you're not on Slack yet, join Slack. All communications will take place on Slack. So if you're not on Slack, you won't be able to take part of the Ideathon. Have fun. That is really, really important. Have fun with each other. Use the opportunity to meet cool people, mentors, moderators, engage with other people, and basically get to know what we're all doing and have fun. That is really, really important. Have fun and enjoy this weekend. And tomorrow, remember, tomorrow 11 a.m., we will be sharing the overview of projects with all of you. And yes, you will be receiving further instruction from us tomorrow. So good night, everyone. See you soon.
Good night, and stay healthy. Bye.